Let's bow for a word of prayer, honorable members. Almighty God, who in your wisdom and goodness have appointed the offices of the leaders and the county assemblies for the welfare of the society and the just government of the people, we beseech you to behold with abundant favor as your servants whom you have been pleased to call to the performance of important trust in this republic. Let your blessings descend upon us here assembled, and grant that we treat and consider all matters that shall come under our deliberation in so just and a faithful a manner as to promote your honor and glory, and to advance the peace, prosperity, and welfare of our country and of those whose interest we have committed to our church. Amen. Honorable members, you may be seated. Honorable members, the attention of chair has been raised for the lack of quorum. I understand direct the Sergeant at arms to ring the bell for a record of 10 minutes. Mheshimiwa Honorable Chair, as a senior member of this assembly, please adhere to the rules of the assembly, please. Sergeant Atam, address the issue with your water, please. Kindly distribute members with water. Clerk, the bell is silent. Kindly confirm whether we have quorum to transact the business of the day. Can it be confirmed whether there are members online so that we get to know, because we are less of 6 members? We are less of 5. Honorable member has just come in. Whips, please, in under 5 minutes, as we ring the bell for further 5 minutes, I expect the whips to whip honorable members to come in, please. The whip on the UDA side, let me delegate this to the member of the speakers panel. Oh, we have a honorable member who is willing to take up the role, but don't stick to that position, please. It is just temporary. Kiogora, please. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Honourable members, I can now state categorically that we have the quorum to allow the House to proceed. Clerk, kindly proceed.
Order number 1, administration of oath. Order number 2, communication from the chair. Order number 3, messages. Order number 4, petitions. Order number 5, papers.
Under order number 5, we have the report of the Circle Committee on Culture and Community Services on consideration of the Nairobi City County Civic Education Bill 2025. We also have the report of the Circle Committee on Culture and Community Services consideration of the petition by the residents of the Gorofani Estate. The chairperson, please kindly proceed. Honorable Clarence Munga. The Vice Chair, Culture. Do you have the Vice Chair, Culture? The Chairperson for Liaison Committee, on behalf of the committee. Any member who would want to assume the role on behalf of the committee? Honorable Marago.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Pursuant to Standing Order number 221, I beg to lay the following paper on the table of this Assembly today, Tuesday, the 4th March, the year 2025. Honorable Speaker, is a report of the Sectoral Committee on Culture and Community Services on consideration of the petition by the residents of Gorofani Estate. I beg to lay.
Thank you. Honourable members, proceed to the next Roman item, the report on community services, consideration of the Nairobi City County Civic Education Bill 2025, the chairperson for Education Committee. This is also under Culture and Community Services. Do you have it ready? Clerk, kindly facilitate the chairperson for the Committee on Trade, Tourism, Cooperation.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Pursuant to Standing Order number 135, I beg to lay the following paper on the table of this Assembly. Today, Tuesday, the 4th March, the year 2025, the report of the Sectoral Committee on Culture and Community Services on consideration of the Nairobi City County Civic Education Bill of 2023. Honorable Speaker, I beg to lay.
Thank you. Roman 3 on the report of the Sectoral Committee on Trade, Tourism and Cooperative on the consideration of the Betting and Lottery Bill 2023. Chairperson, Sectoral Committee on Trade, Tourism and Cooperative.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Pursuant to Standing Order 135, I beg to lay the following paper on the table of this Assembly today, Thursday. Today, Tuesday, 4th March 2025. The report of the Sectoral Committee on Trade, Tourism and Cooperatives on consideration of the Nairobi City County Betting and Lotteries and Gaming Bill 2023. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you. Roman 5, the report of the Select Committee on County Finance, Budget Appropriations and Public Participation on Nairobi City County Annual Development Plan, CIDP 2025-2026. Yeah. Who is stepping in for the chairperson? Oh, we have the vice chair.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Pursuant to Article 196, 1B of the Constitution of Kenya 2010, and Standing Order number 196, I beg to lay the following paper on the table of this Assembly today, Tuesday, 4th, 2025. The report of the Select Committee on County Finance, Budget and Appropriation on Public Participation on Nairobi City County Annual Development Plan for the financial year 2025-2026. I beg to lay.
Thank you. Roman 6, the Nairobi City County Fiscal Strategy Paper, financial year 2025-2026. Your mic is on.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Pursuant to Standing Order number 196, I beg to lay the following paper on the table of this Assembly today, Tuesday, 4th February 2025. The report of the Select Committee on County Finance, Budget and Appropriations on Nairobi City County. This is an annual development plan which I've already done. Sorry, it's supposed to be fiscal. I've done that. Mr. Speaker, I think there's a little bit of confusion because for the annual development plan, we've already laid it to the table. We've talked about the CFSP.
Yes, that is what is indicated here. Clerk, correct that, please. And make sure you give out the correct documents.
Thanks, Honorable Speaker. I have it. Pursuant to Standing Order number 1171 of the Public Finance Management Act 2012, I beg to lay the following paper on the table of the Assembly today, Tuesday, 4th March 2025. The Nairobi City County Fiscal Strategy Paper for financial year 2025-2026. I beg to lay.
Members, this fiscal strategy paper is very important to the members. So you need to take note and keen interest on this because it's going to help you to plan the development agenda for your wards. Roman 7, the Nairobi Medium-Term Debt Management Strategy Paper. Honorable Majority Leader. The Nairobi Medium-Term Debt Management Strategy Paper.
Honorable Speaker, pursuant to Section 123 of the Public Finance Management Act 2012, I beg to lay the following papers on the table of this Assembly today, Tuesday, 4th March 2024. The Nairobi City County Medium-Term Debt Management Strategy Paper 2025. Honorable Speaker, I beg to lay to be committed to the Committee of Finance, Budget and Appropriation.
Thank you. The paper as laid is committed to the Committee on Finance and Budget Appropriation for consideration.
Honorable Speaker, once again, pursuant to Section 1171 of the Public Finance Management Act 2012, I beg to lay the following papers on the table of the Assembly today, Tuesday, 4th March 2024. the Nairobi City County Physical Strategy Paper, financial year 2025 and 2026. Honorable Speaker, I beg to lay same to be committed to the Committee of Finance, Budget and Appropriation. Honorable Speaker, I beg to lay.
The papers laid is committed to the Budget Appropriation Committee for consideration. There is a correction under Roman 5 on the report of the Committee on County Finance, Budget and Appropriation on Nairobi City County Annual Development Plan that has been laid before the House. Kindly, there is a correction on the date. It's indicated for 27th instead of 4th Tuesday. So you need to correct that. So that is that is the role of the Vice Chair, please. Budget. Kindly make that correction. It's here. Roman 4, Roman 4.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. So we correct it?
Yeah, proceed.
Yeah. This is the report of the Select Committee on County Finance, Budget and Appropriation on Public Participation, Nairobi County Annual Development Plan for the financial year 2024-2025.
No, is it the same? Is it 5 or 4?
Oh,
check out properly.
we check the 4. Oh, the report of Select Committee on County Finance, Budget and Appropriation Committee on Nairobi City County Annual Development Plan laid on the table of the Assembly today, Tuesday, 4th February 2025.
Okay.
Oh, March 2025. Sorry, this.
Emphasize on that so that.
Yes, sorry. Let me go through it again so that you can get the dates. The report of the Select Committee on County Finance, Budget and Appropriations on Nairobi City County Annual Development Plan laid on the table of the Assembly today, Tuesday, 4th March 2025. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Thank you for that correction. And thank you, honourable members, for the understanding. The report of the Select Committee on Labour and Social Welfare on consideration of the petition by Ms. Elizabeth Wanjiru regarding unlawful dismissal by Nairobi Water Sewerage Company. Chairperson, Select Committee on Labour and Social Welfare. Is the report ready? Clerk, kindly facilitate. And I expect you to facilitate the chairs at least in a record time so that they are able to go through the report.
Honorable Speaker, pursuant to Standing Order 221, I beg to lay the following paper on the table of this Assembly today, Thursday, 4th March 2025. The report of the Sectoral Committee on Labour and Social Welfare consideration of the petition by Ms. Elizabeth Wanjiru regarding unlawful dismissal by Nairobi City Water and Sewerage Company Limited, NCWSC. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I beg to lay.
Thank you, Honorable Member. Kindly clerks, let's proceed.
Order number 6, notices of motion.
Under order number 6, on notices of motion, the report of the Select Committee on County Finance, Budget and Appropriations on Nairobi City County Annual Development Plan to be laid. Vice Chair.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I beg to give notice of the following motion that pursuant to Standing Order number 196, this Assembly adopts the report of the Select Committee on County Finance, Budget and Appropriations on Nairobi City County Annual Development Plan for the financial year 2025-2026, laid on the table of the Assembly today, Tuesday, 4th March 2025. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Honorable Waithera Chege. Notice of motion on the development of public street light management policy. That stand deferred. Honorable Anthony Maragu on restoration of public infrastructure damaged by public and public construction workers. Are you ready? Honorable Maragu. Are you ready to proceed?
Not today, Mr. Speaker.
So we defer?
Today is a busy day, Mr. Speaker. We defer to another day.
Okay, the notice of motion stand deferred. Honorable Robert Alai on guidances from registering and issuance of effective number plates for all wheelbarrows, rickshaws, handcrafts, animal drawn cars, luggage trolleys, and tricycle in the county. Honorable Robert, are you ready to proceed?
Honorable Speaker, I can proceed.
Kindly proceed.
Honorable Speaker, can I get the clerk just?
Sergeant Atam, please facilitate the member. And you have two, eh?
Yes, Honorable Speaker.
There is the one for digital platform for registration, vetting and linking artisans to clientele within the county.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I wish to give notice of the following motion. Aware of Article 39(1) of the Constitution of Kenya 2010 grants every person the right to freedom of movement. Further aware that paragraph 5C of parts 2 of the fourth schedule of the same constitution provides for county transport, including but not limited to traffic, parking, public road transport as a devolved county function. Acknowledging the existence of National Transport and Safety Authority 2012, Act 2012, which establishes the authority with one of its functions being to advise and make recommendation to the Cabinet Secretary on the matters relating to the road transport and safety. Further acknowledging that Section 67 of the Nairobi City County Transport Act 2020 compels the county executive member in charge of transport to make guidelines for non-motorized transport, which shall provide for design and provision of, among others, safe movement of rickshaws and handcarts, noting that non-motorized means of transport such as walking, use of wheelbarrows, handcarts, animal drawn carts, luggage trolleys, bicycles, tricycles, wheelchairs, skateboards, and strollers, which according to UNEP is used by 45% of the population in the county. Deeply concerned that the rise in use of non-motorized means of transport has led to congestion in the city, with handcarts and trolleys being the lead cause of accidents resulting from the high disregard for lane discipline by users and use reflective jackets. Disturbed that most non-motorized operators, being road users, lack suitable road safety knowledge and insurance cover in the event of an accident. Now, therefore, this assembly resolves that the county executive engages the NTSA towards 1, developing guidelines for registering and issuance of reflective number plates for all wheelbarrows, rickshaws, handcarts, animal drawn carts, luggage trolleys, and tricycles in the county. 2, ensuring all operators possess operating badge with registered numbers and equipped with reflective jackets. And 3, granting a 6-month notice upon the operationalization of non-motorized registration guidelines for compliance for enforcement. Honorable Speaker, I wish to give the notice.
Honorable Member, you may proceed with the other business.
Honorable Speaker, I wish to give this notice of the following motion. Aware that paragraph 7 of part 2 of the fourth schedule of the Constitution of Kenya 2010 provides for trade development and regulation, including but not limited to markets and trade licenses, excluding regulation of professions as a devolved county function, noting that the Nairobi City County hosts a significant number of informal traders who contribute substantially to the local economy.
Kiragu. IT, please assist the honorable member, please. Yeah, proceed.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
You can't interrupt a member when he's giving a notice of motion. No, it's Kindly, clerk, can you confirm whether the said member is properly dressed? Sergeant Atam, kindly confirm to the chair.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Sergeant Atam, please confirm. Clerk. Mheshimiwa, you may be seated as we consult on the...
Honorable Speaker, can I give Honorable Yugi to give the notice for motion for me? He's properly dressed, unless he's not also.
You want to confirm you are not properly dressed?
No, if I don't, I just want to oblige to.
No, we are still consulting the dress code. Where is the dress code? Get me the... Hey, it is here, but it is here. Honourable members, now the honourable member rose on a point of order to bring to the attention of the chair whether the said members are properly before the House, and on the interpretation under the Speaker's rules and guide, you will allow me to read item 3, Roman 1, on the appropriate dress. And this applies to a member of the County Assembly. It also applies to staff of the County Assembly, and by extension, public dressed in contemporary business or office attire for both genders being as follows. Male, long trousers, long sleeved shirt, a tie, a jacket, closed polished leather shoe. Female, skirts of reasonable length, by the knee length or below the knees. Blouse, jacket, trouser suits, decent shoes. Muslim lady members may wear a pujab into bracket buibui or hijab. So, Honorable Oyugi, be on your feet. I hope the honorable member is properly dressed. I don't know why you raised that. Kindly, please, can you be seated? Kindly be seated.
Honorable Speaker, I agree that he's properly dressed, but I also want you to know that he has actually dressed while seated on that seat. He had no tie. He was actually putting on a tie while seated on that seat. So he's properly dressed. I don't know whether we can apply this law in retrospect, but he's properly dressed.
Honorable member, just for your own self-outlook, it is always to be decent. I really wonder why you would keep your tie in the pocket if that is not disrespecting this assembly. It is very wrong.
Based on rumors.
Kindly, I noticed you dressing up. Before then, you are inappropriate. Please don't argue with the chair. Honorable Alai, I've outlined that the male member of County Assembly must be in a tie, either bow tie or long tie. So you are not properly dressed, but now because you had a business going on, you may delegate it to one of your friend, to transact the business on your behalf as you leave the chamber. Thank you. Please, Honorable Majority Leader.
Bit of the law. Get out. So much of it.
Honorable Majority Leader, please proceed. Thank you for the understanding.
Speaker, even the issue of assigning an individual, it must be written to the Speaker's office. It cannot be verbally, because somebody has violated the code of the House. Now he can hand over the right to present his case in this House. Therefore, Allah has to wait until he's properly dressed in the next time, or write officially the Speaker that I'm assigning my duties to one Honorable Oyugi. Honorable Speaker.
The Majority Leader has just quoted terms of reference in line with the Constitution, and for that reason, it is good to set good precedents by way of respecting the rules of debate and our standing orders. For that reason, the notice which was read out by the honorable member stand deleted from the records. He will have to pick it up again, the whole process. So, Honorable Oyugi, you stand guided.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I only wonder that you are...
Kindly, please, Honorable Oyugi, please. This is a house of debate. So, Honorable Waidera Chege. As Honorable Waidera is preparing, oh, you are okay? Then next is Joseph Ndungu. Kindly proceed.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I beg to give notice of the following motion. That aware that Article 29 of the Constitution of Kenya 2010 grants every citizen a right to freedom and security. Further aware that paragraph 5 of part 2 of the 4th schedule to the Constitution provides for street lighting as a function of the county government. noting that in recent months, we have witnessed a marked increase in incidences of insecurity across the county and more so in Nairobi. Concerned that most of the streets, public social areas, public parks, and markets in the county are in darkness due to lack of lighting, which has contributed to an increase in criminal activities within the county as evidenced by muggings and other violent crimes. Further concerned that most of the installed high mast lights and public street lights in most of the county have been broken or vandalized, leaving the county in darkness for the long period of time due to the poor or slow repair and maintenance of the public street lights. Noting that for the county to realize a 24-hour economy, security for business, people, and residents is indispensable. This assembly urges the county executive to formulate a policy to provide for a legal framework for the management of public street lights in the streets, public social areas, public parks, county public roads, and markets in the county. Mr. Speaker, I beg to move the notice.
Thank you. Honorable Joseph Ndungu, are you in the house?
Mr. Speaker, I wish to give notice of the following motion. Aware that Article 186(1) of the Constitution of Kenya 2010 and paragraph 5 of the fourth schedule of the same Constitution provides for transport including function. Further aware that the county has since independence named and renamed roads and other public facilities in honor of heroes and heroines who have contributed immensely in the society as a way of honoring them. Appreciating the late Leonard Mambo Mbotela, who was a distinguished Kenyan journalist, broadcaster, and patriot, and who made indelible contributions to the nation through his dedicated service and unwavering commitment to public communication, recognizing his iconic radio and television programs, particularly Je Hu Ni Ungwana, and his coverage of national events, played a pivotal role in shaping Kenyan culture, promoting civic responsibility and fostering national unity, acknowledging that his courage and selfish efforts during the 1982 attempted coup, where he risked his life to broadcast message of peace and stability, demonstrated his unwavering dedication to the nation's well-being, earning respect and admiration. Appreciating that by renaming of a prominent road in Nairobi would serve as a fitting tribute to his enduring legacy and ensure that his contributions are remembered and celebrated by future generations. Cognizant that Juja Road, being a major artery in Nairobi, offers a significant opportunity to publicly recognize and honor Leonard Mambo Mbotela's contributions to the nation. This assembly therefore urges the county executive to initiate the process of renaming Juja Road to Leonard Mambo Mbotela Road in honor of the late Leonard Mambo Mbotela, EGH, in recognition of his exceptional service to the Republic of Kenya. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you. Clerk.
Order number 7. Statements.
Sospita. Which standing order, honourable member? Clerk, can you read out standing order number 38? 38-1. Are you sure? Quorum during proceedings of the County Assembly.
Yes, Mr. Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I invite you to find that the Assembly, as currently constituted, lacks the requisite quorum to continue with business, Honorable Speaker.
Kindly, clerk, confirm. Yes, as he approaches the chair. Member, kindly approach the chair. What is it? What? Kindly, clerk, under standing order number 38, confirm whether we have the quorum in the assembly. Honorable members, the clerk through the sergeant at arms has just confirmed we have a quorum to proceed. So let's proceed. Honorable Sospita Mumbi.
Honorable Speaker, pursuant to Standing Order 47-2C, I wish to request for a statement from the chairperson of the Secretarial Committee on Culture and Community Service regarding the noise pollution in the county and specifically parts of Ridgeways, Mirema, Garden Estate, along Northern Bypass within Roysambu Ward. Honorable Speaker, Part 2 of the fourth schedule to the Constitution of Kenya 2010 devolves on the responsibility of regulating noise pollution to county government. This mandate is further reinforced by the by the Nairobi City County Public Nuisance Act 2021, which explicitly prohibits excessive and continuous noise that disrupts the well-being of residents. Honorable Speaker, despite these legal frameworks, the alarming increase in noise pollution emanating from bars and nightclubs, particularly the Habanos Club in Roysambu Ward, which is situated in close proximity to residential areas, has become a grave concern. The incessant noise has not only caused immense discomfort, but also poses serious health risks to residents, including sleep disruption, elevated stress levels, and potential cognitive impairment. Honorable Speaker, in the statement, the chairperson should inquire into and report on: number one, the standard procedure for issuing license for entertainment venues, specifically clubs in residential areas by the County Liquor Board. Number two, list all licensed liquor stores and clubs within Roysambu Ward with the accompanying documents as required under Section 17 of the Nairobi City County Alcoholic Drinks Control and Licensing Act 2014 from January 2023 to January 2025. Number three, whether the Sub-County Liquor Committee holds regular meetings, the frequency of the meetings, and whether meeting minutes are publicly accessible. Number 4, minutes of the Sub-County Liquor Committee held to approve the operationalization of Habanos Club. Number 5, detailed report on revenue collection by the County Liquor Board in Roysambo Ward from January 2023 to January 2025. And number 6, whether there are other mandates and functions of the Sub-County Liquor Committees besides what is provided for in the law. And number 7, measures the County Liquor Board is taking to ensure compliance with the law of issuance of licenses, and measures the county government of Nairobi has taken to address the noise pollution by Habanos Club and curb similar incidents from occurring in the future. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Honorable Sospita, thank you. Now, do we have the chair, the Select Committee on Culture, to give an undertaking on the concern as raised? The Vice Chair of the Culture? Member of the Culture Committee? Kindly, Honorable Sospita has made a request for statement. I don't know whether you are keen.
2 weeks.
To respond. Honorable Sospita, is that okay?
That's fine, Honorable Speaker.
Thank you. Honorable Mwaniki is in the house. Deferred. Honorable Mwaniki is not in the house, under Roman 3 as well. Deferred. Honorable Jaconia. Deferred. Honorable Joy Mudhoni. Deferred. Amuka. Joy Mudhoni. Deferred. Honorable Joy Mudhoni still deferred. Clerk, let's proceed.
Order number 8, motion.
Clerk. Read out. Nasi hajamka. Just repeat. The clerk has cited order number 8. Please. Honorable Waidera Chege, that should actually be your permanent position in the assembly, so that I'm able to see you closely. It is very safe. It is very safe. Chairman, kindly proceed.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
First of all, I just wanted to make a comment before I proceed that I don't know if the clerk of Nairobi City County is blind, because when I look around, I'm not seeing if we're having the quorum. Nevertheless, I'm not prepared. I think.
Honorable member, that is not the role of the clerk. It is only members who can point out whether there is lack of quorum.
But then, clerk.
Honorable
Speaker,
Majority Leader, please.
Speaker.
Yes, Honorable Majority Leader.
The chair for planning us to retract the words blind. You can only discuss the conduct of the clerk if you have a substantive motion. So on record, you should withdraw those terms before you
Yes. That is where at least I
famed report.
That is the issue I'm addressing. Honorable member.
Thank you. Honorable Speaker, I will withdraw my remarks, but then we don't have a quorum in the House.
Under which standing order?
38, understanding order 38. If you want me to read for you, I can do it.
No.
I have it here.
Kindly, please, clerk, confirm whether we have a quorum to transact the business. Honorable members, under standing order 38, quorum during proceeding of the County Assembly. If at any time after the chair is taken or when the County Assembly is in committee, a member objects that there is no quorum present, the Speaker or the chairperson shall count the County Assembly or the committee as the case may be. If on the count under paragraph 1, which the clerk has just confirmed is 27 member in record, a quorum does not appear to be present, which is the case, the Speaker shall cause the division bell to be rung as on a division, and if no quorum is present at the expiry of the 10 minutes, if the Speaker is in the chair, the Speaker shall adjourn the County Assembly until the next sitting without question put. Honourable Member, for that guidance, under our standing order number 38-2, I direct the Sergeant at Arms to leave the door open as he rings the bell for a record of 10 minutes. Honorable member, that is the deputy whip. The deputy majority whip is allowed to leave the assembly as the bell is rung. Honourable members, under standing order number 38-2, after the bell has been rung for a record of 10 minutes, there seems to be still lack of quorum. And what is required of the chair is to adjourn the assembly to the next sitting, that is tomorrow 2:30 p.m. And I direct the sitting of the House Business Committee at the rise of the assembly. You stand guided.